Hi, I'm Andrea Lancaster, also known as Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy. I wasn't on last week, very busy week for me, and I wasn't too well as well. I was, had a bit of a virus or something, but anyway, I'm here. I'm here to give you your channeled report for this week's energy. I'd also like to give you a witchy tip. I am a bloodline witch, um, so obviously I do practice. It's more than spellcraft though. It's honouring the seasons and living your life in honour of Mother Earth and blending your energy with the seasons, working with the energy. It's way more than just spell work, can I just say. But I have a tip for you. So Venus is back going straight forward. She's gone out of retrograde. Great for the energy of love and positivity, but also it's a great day for manifesting. So if you're looking to manifest, don't forget to get manifesting today. Think about what you want from now on and also from the start of next year. A numerologist, two numerologists told me about the tip of writing the number 8 on a piece of paper and putting it in your purse or wallet. That helps attract money. But also, if you want to make a quick money powder, I would get 2 tablespoons of mint. So yes, you can get the dried mint from any supermarket. I would get some ground cinnamon, mix that in as well, and put 3 cloves in, but mix it up. Obviously the cloves, cloves, not cloves, unless you crush that down, then that's, it's not going to go into a powder form. And then what you need to do, you can add other things, by the way. You can add some patchouli, dried patchouli. You could add some, let me think, vervain, if you've got any vervain. But really the most handy things you'll have are cloves, cinnamon, and mint. So those are the things that bring money in. So mix it all together. As you're doing it, imagine that this is going to bring you money in. And then what you can do is sprinkle some in your purse and your wallet. So where your coins go and where your pounds, your notes go, etc., and credit card, debit card, etc. But also sprinkle it as you're going up your path from the front gate. Sprinkle some up there all the way into the house and put some on your hand and blow it into your house. Leave it there for a day or two for the energy to take hold before you hoover it up. If you come in from the back of your house, do it that way, or if it's both, do both. Also put some next to anything. So if you use the internet to bring money in, if you work on that, make sure you've got some mint the mint and the cloves and the cinnamon powder. You could just gently daub it onto your screen or your laptop without messing it up, if you know what I mean. This brings in the energy, so it creates an energy of you becoming more of a magnet for money. So it will bring the opportunities, the energy, and create more of a positive vibe for you financially. So that's my top tip for this week. All of September is like that, so I would make the most of that. Obviously there may be other things you're wanting to manifest, but that's my top tip for this week. But anyway, so let's see what Spirit's got to say. I'm also working with the energy of my golden healer Dolores today. Been very busy today. Okay. So Spirit's talking about what you put into your energy. So make sure that you inject the positive energy the most natural way you can. If you feel like something's lacking in an area of your life, you can bring something into it to make that change. So you can bring something extra in to balance the energy. So, for instance, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. If one of those was missing, there's an imbalance. Do you get what I mean? So in your work, if you can see there's an imbalance in something, try and bring something in that represents that energy. So even if it's a crystal that represents that energy that you're lacking, bring it in. So if it's clarity of thought, find a crystal that does that. I mean, clear quartz is good for anything like that, but you know what I mean. If it's money, then citrine's a good one to bring in. You can put that in your purse. Think of the things that you can alter by bringing in another energy to make that difference, to balance the energies out. That's what Spirit's talking about. Bringing things in to balance the energy out. So as a whole, it is whole. It's not missing anything. Even if it's a picture of something that you kind of feel like that's missing from your business. Something like that, or an object that represents that energy that is missing from your business. So if you work through via the internet, bring that object close to the screen or your keypad or where you're working, or if you work in an office or something like that, take that in so it brings that energy in that is lacking. It's very important now that you bring those energies into being and working together and in balance and harmony, Spirit are talking about, and using the energy of this now as you move forward, especially on the 6th they're talking about. Today is good for manifesting, but the 6th is excellent for manifesting. So plan out what you want to manifest, because the energy is really high and it is very easy to manifest right now. But you do need to remember that you need to remove blocks that may be in the way that are preventing you from manifesting exactly what you want. So if you haven't worked on yourself, you haven't worked on your shadow self, I suggest you definitely start doing that, because these things do hinder your progress in manifesting. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. I do like to channel Spirit. They're always there talking, but I also like to use the tarot cards as well. So we have the Prince of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. So the Prince of Wands used to traditionally mean a younger male energy, but now it's more like the energy of someone who is very academic, intelligent, but also very outdoorsy. So it's that energy of academia coming back in. And the schools are actually in the UK going back this week. Some have gone back today, some go back tomorrow, some go back Wednesday. So it's that energy starting again in September. It's the start of studying again. And if you have felt like you haven't succeeded in somewhere, or you're disappointed with what you've studied, or academically haven't achieved, maybe now is the time to let go of that and allow yourself to go back into study, or to let go of what's not working and look for something else. Because this is about how things may not have worked out in the past for you, but it's saying let go of that and move it forward. Don't keep hold of that negative energy about failure. Let go of that now. It's time to let go of it. And this is the end of the Ten of Swords. Has got nowhere else to go, because it goes into the page Princess or Knight, depending on what you've got there in your set, Queen, King. So this is the last one. It says you've reached your destination, sort of thing. This is the end of the road, the end of upset and disappointment. So certainly being able to let go and release disappointments now that have held you back or hindered you, even if it's your own lack of self-belief. And the Tower card. I know there's a lot of people been getting this, so this is massive change and endings. So what does that bring about then this week? Victory. So things finally come to an end. It is time for you to move on. You may have had to leave a lot behind. You may have had to walk away from a relationship, from a job, from a friendship, from studies, as I was saying, because it's not the right thing. But what that brings is victory after a battle. So all of this disappointment, feeling like a failure, losing confidence, the tower moment is change. Right, okay, now we change things, we let go of this, we only take forward what we need, what works for us. Okay, and so that brings the victory in. A very victorious, good energy this week. Brilliant. So get thinking about what's holding you back. Get thinking about what you're hanging on to that no longer serves you. Energetically, in your mind, thoughts, you know, lack of confidence, things that you've thought, oh, well, I can't do that because I failed at it. Release all of that this week so that by the weekend you're moving into the energy of victory and having stepped over that, moved on, shut the door on it, let go of it. It's a great cathartic thing to be able to release things. Some of us, like me, I work on people energetically, so I remove negative energy or attachments, or where chakras are out of balance, I rebalance them, re-energize them, and the same with the auric field. But there are other ways you can do that. You could smudge yourself, you could use floral waters to sprit into your energy, you could go into a meditation and look at releasing things as well. But you have to take action in the now as well. So it's action in all areas will release you from the ties that have bound you down in the past. It could be past lives as well. This is an optimum moment to move forward. So there you go. I hope that's helped you. This is a great week. Just let it go. I'm not going to sing the song. Promise, I can't. You know, I don't want to put you off your tea or your supper or anything. So, do what Spirit's telling you to do, and you will find out the rest of September. Although you might think there's chaos going on around you and outside of you, you can make a damn lot of progress this month if you get that bit done now. Manifest. Make it happen. Make it so. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the witchy tip, and I will see you next week.